about bartering with me for something nice?
Dragonheir Guides. Today we're going to go over all the new chief challenges for Season 3. If I can speak properly, hold on. So the chief challenges, we've got brand new ones for Season 3. They're no longer just like an Erich or just a normal hero. We've got 6 new kind of mini bosses that we're going to have to fight, and they're on the test server today, or they should be. It was lined up to be on the test server yesterday, so I'm really hoping it's here today. Really hoping. It better be, you know? And then we've got some new event news that just came out. Let me check this out. Lucky Equipment Challenge. Okay, we need to talk about this. This was just posted a minute ago. And if you're not playing Dragonheir Solid Gods, download it down below from the link. Download it on Steam, download it on your mobile device. Come join us over here on Discord. My Discord, there's a lot of people, a lot of knowledgeable people that want to join and play with you and talk to you about it night and day. Come and join us. It's going to be great fun. Blood Sample, what's up, my man? We've got the new chief challenges to check out. It says, yeah, spring right here. It's saying that it's available for us to do. So this is the event. This is the event that we're all going to do in how many days on the live server? Is it 8 or so days? Let's check out what they just put out with this lucky gear event that they've got here. Lucky Equipment Challenge. During the event, there will be 5 submission periods with 3 luckiest awards. Selected based on equipment scores for each period, totaling 15 luckiest awards. We don't have the best equipment right now. Is it really going off of the luckiest equipment? Say you have critical damage and then 4 hits into crit rate on a glove. That would be an insane piece that not very many people have. Share the screenshot of your legendary or red equipment. See, we're not farming that much gear right now, right? We haven't. Other people in other seasons have way more gear than we do to show, which is fine. But we just don't have that much. We haven't farmed since we're in the new season. We haven't farmed much at all. Remember to include the main and substat attributes. Okay, I guess they're just going to vote on it, right? Accuracy, 2 hits, attack. Okay, this would not be like... This wouldn't be the luckiest ever. Yeah, Chief Challenge testing. Let's do it, my man. Let's see what we've got. I want to see these new bosses. They're going to be pretty sweet, I would assume. Because they're not normal heroes. Let's close that. Okay. So here's the event. This is the legendary we're going to be able to go after. Are you in right now? Blood Sample, are you inside the game? How many days do we have before this starts? Do we have 7 days? So we have the normal 90 that we get for free, right? We get 90 of these globes for free just from doing the events that happen. And we need 240 total. So we pick up another 40 from doing 40 summons. Like I always say about 40. So 90 plus 40, that's 130. We still got to make up 110, which we try to do from... Isn't there just like a back button? Where's like a back button? How ridiculous is that? Okay, we try to make it up. There it is at the top. Awakening the Spring. We try to make up 110 from the Continental Challenges, the Chief Challenges. And we want to get around 7 million. We've got 3 battles, 4 battles, 5 battles, and 6 battles. We really want to get 11 million from most of our fights, and then a few fights we can get 7 million, and we can still get what we need. Pretty sure. We'll break down the numbers in a video. Next week at Reset, so we have another 7 days, because we just had Reset today, right? So straight 7 days, and we'll be doing this. All right, let's go check these guys out. Cold damage taken by this boss is increased by 100%. See how they're different? They're different than any other hero that we've seen before. This is a very different Chief Challenge. I hope they have some cool abilities. %50 chance to gain 1 stack of Radiant Crystal. What the hell is a Radiant Crystal? Are they mean like an ice crystal? 5 stacks at most. Is this an Ice Blast type hero? Immune to crowd control. Stackable bonus damage, right? They all do. Every rotation of their ultimate, they get a stackable damage increase. Single target damage here for radiant damage to the target. Each stack of radiant crystal the monster has generate 1 extra orb. We can remove this, right? It didn't say that we cannot remove this or block it. For each stack of radiant crystal the monster has generates an extra orb. Okay, all single target damage. This one looks pretty easy. This is going to be board wide. This spell casts for 6 seconds, during which time the random enemy is attacked every 0.5, so 12 attacks. Each attack deals radiant damage. Now, can we stop this? Is this a channeling move that we can do a stun or a knock up during this period to stop this boss from doing this ability? Maybe. And we could definitely take away these ice crystals. This boss doesn't seem too bad, although these are random hits on random people. I'm sure we can try to knock it up. Who can do a cool knock up that we can kind of time? Knock back the ultimate gauge and knock up as well. When we knock up, unable to launch basic attacks or cast skills. What about stun? We can't stun it, right? Didn't it say that it's immune to crowd control? Control immunity. Immune to all control. Oh, we can't knock up either. Okay, it's immune to all control, so no knock up, no stuns. Is there any other way for us to knock somebody out of doing... it's all control, right? There's no way to stop somebody from doing it, a channeling ability, because everything is control based. Yeah, I guess we can't. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Just get decreased attack and hope that our fragile DPS don't get lit up. Okay, cold damage. So if we're going to bring in cold, we're obviously going to bring in block buffs, remove buffs, which is an easy one here. Where is he? He's probably already leveled up. There you go. Okay, so we got Varesh. Basically, that's all we need, right? So like Alton, she can be purple CC'd. She can't be like Alton. Oh, you're talking about the chief challenge for Alton? Yeah, I guess all the chief challenges cannot be any of the purple skills. The crowd control skills will not work against them, which kind of sucks because I would have liked to have been able to provoke this hero while they're doing that channeling move, but we'll just have to get decreased attack up. No problem there. So we'll bring in Bled in, bring in Girth. We need a tank for the 2 single target abilities. And then the big AoE, it doesn't matter. So melee works well on this hero, which is good. Let's bring in Usha as kind of a tank. We're trying to get as much frost damage as possible. Frost heroes, not the frost debuff from Usha. She does have an HP shield. Might keep her alive a little bit. What kind of, we need some heals, right? We need some serious healing going on here. What does frost pair with? Lightning? Oh, poison. So Hexandra? We just don't have any support in frost unless you have the 2 legendaries. Unfortunately. Right? Oh, let's do recharge speed penalty right here. Yeah, let's do that. That way we slow the boss down. We don't have the ultimate gauge knockback, but recharge speed penalty consistently on the boss will give us way more damage than we would otherwise get, for sure. Now decrease attack. Uh-oh. We kind of want recharge speed penalty and decrease attack together. Who do we have for that? Or a DPSer that can give us decreased attack. Do we have any of that? That's the problem with ice, right? With ice blast and frost, we don't have very many debuffs. Attack penalty and frost. Yes, but no damage. We could get everything we need right here from Pargu, but it's so random, right? When the boss does its ultimate, we want to make sure we have it. Is she melee? Let's find out. No, it just sits back. Could be melee. I mean, we put our guys... Looks like it's going to be a caster, though. We put our guys front and center. Although it didn't even, like, there's a space here that our guy didn't move up and occupy. That's kind of weird. No, it's just a caster. Although it is really odd that our guy doesn't move up. Spilt water on myself. I can't operate this morning. Our Altan, yeah, issue melee. You won't need a tank. We're gonna need a tank for the single target damage here because we've got single target on this ability, single target on the other ability. So we want somebody to kind of soak up damage. Do we need a raw tank? It depends on how much damage it's gonna put out for those first moves. But I think Usha would be great because Usha survives a long time with those HP shields, and we're getting some serious damage. Ice gets 100% additional advantage here for damage. But who else can we bring? We need decreased attack, right? We got to have decreased attack. What about blocking and removal? We got that with Varesh, so we can keep those radiant crystals offer. If we could bring in anybody to, again, recharge speed penalty, we're going to get some more damage in there. But we do need something for that ultimate skill. I think that ultimate skill is going to build up pretty quick, pretty fast. And we need something to make sure we get decreased attack up. But when we're looking through decreased attack here, as far as damage dealers, recharge speed penalty for 5 seconds on a 20-second cooldown is quite long. And the attack penalty is only on the battle skill, so we can't even... We can't time that. Pargu we can try to time, but it's so random. 75% chance to inflict 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too many debuffs. Obviously, she would be amazing. Vinyara would be great for that. She would actually be pretty cool, but this is the one we're going after. This is the actual one we got to go after. He's decreased attack, but we're looking at no damage from that then. Okay, let's go without decreased attack. Just go recharge speed penalty, see what happens. And see if we need a tank or not. Okay, so now we just need heals. Since we don't have any heals here, epic or rare, we're going to go over to poison and we'll pick up Hexandra. Although we could get decreased attack with Vikuk, but I don't know how much healing this guy's going to give us. Hexandra could be our tank, actually. You're right, we don't need a tank. We just use our healer as a tank like we normally would do, right? So we just bring in Hexandra wherever she would be. And she's our tank. But where's our decreased attack and recharge speed penalty now? Oh, well, Furbath would work. Furbath would really work, and we don't have to worry about grouping either. Like, grouping them up, he's not even going to move. It doesn't matter, because the ultimate, single target, the ultimate's going to hit everybody on the board randomly, so having everybody grouped up, and if Furbath doesn't move, just like our other tank didn't move, this is fantastic for all the healing we need. We can have everybody healed easily. So now we just need to bring in decreased attack. We've got everything. We just need now more DPS. Ice Blast, Ice Blast, Ice Blast. Let's bring in Shinna. I think we know what's going to happen here. Ice Blast is going to destroy this boss. Or we could even bring in Nord. Where is Nord going? Because Nord will do tons of damage melee. Where's Nord going to go to, though? He's just going to stand there. Okay, great. Man, if all melee just stands there like this, we got it set. Let's go. Easiest Ice Blast boss out there. I'm going to put him right there so it looks cooler. Melee. Where's our range? We can put our range back even further and have 2 melee. That looks pretty cool. Yo, lady, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Okay, now I don't know what kind of sets I have. I do have some sets made up, so this should be pretty easy. Right now, we're just going to go with 50% additional healing. That's pretty interesting for Varesh. I never even thought about this set for him. This set also gives increased defense to people around him. Is he in the middle? He is. Everybody here should get defense based off of his... Well, he's not really rolling defense, though. Let's do that for Furbath, maybe? This is not the best set for him. Haste defense? No. What has the best accuracy? Test set 2. Okay, he's also going to give Witch's Remains. We've got attack there. Crit rate. Let's go with attack percentage for him. Increased damage done by 35% when decreased defense is up. Okay, we can work with that. A little bit of accuracy. 177. 177 plus 50. I think we're going to be okay. Oh, we got an accuracy rune slot here. Let's see if we can do attack plus accuracy. All right. Good with our boy. We got to get some damage, and he's going to damage. This is going to be
If you had a second chance at life,
DPS at 1
most like to change.
with maybe this. Yeah, let's go with this one. She's way overcapped for crit rate. She's going to give herself 20% crit rate. And where are we getting all this crit rate? Here we go. Okay, let's go critical damage. With crit rate substat. What? No. Critical damage with crit rate substat. There we go. Where's the icon for this? Is it that? Yeah, there we go. All right. Crit rate of 8 and crit rate of 4. She's at 77, plus she's going to give herself 20% additional. So we're almost there. I think it's good. And well, we'll be able to pick it up. Crit rate 17. Crit rate 3. $13 or 14? Both is a little too much, but we'll get her at 100%. That's good. All right, she's set. Let's go over to our other damage dealer with Bledin. Let's give him the statue. Gear set 3. Let's see what we can do. Critical damage. Attack speed, haste. Attack and attack. Okay, that looks good. This one we're gonna go off of crit rate. We had attack and crit rate. 14, 3. Let's go with 14. Wow, he's well over the cap as well because he's got crit rate gloves. Okay. Critical damage gloves and crit rate again. He's at 74, and he gives himself 20% additional crit rate as well on his abilities, on his battle skill and his ultimate. So he's pretty much there. I can't really squeeze more, I don't think. That's good enough. He'll do his job. So now we've got her. Furbath will be easy enough. Let's get him additional healing, yes. Defense and light, defense accuracy. Defense accuracy 22. Beautiful. Defense accuracy. Accuracy substat. Accuracy substat. We are set with Furbath. Defense percentage of 25. That's wild. I love that piece. We've got accuracy here, but I don't know if we need full accuracy. Especially depending on what kind of artifact we put on him. What do you think we should put on him here? You're doing great. Good to hear it. Welcome. We're trying out all the new bosses today. This is going to be a fun time. See how they operate, see how our teams are. This is going to be pretty cool. This boss isn't that complicated, I don't think, yet. We could go with more decreased defense. We could try to rotate this with... Yeah, I think it's good, right? More decreased defense. Rotate that with Varesh doing it. That way we have 100% uptime on decreased defense. Those gloves give us 35% additional damage when we do that. I think that'll be a pretty smart move.
Are you waiting for me to...
Okay, now Nord's here just to do the deal. Just to do what he's... You know, maybe like attack speed increase so he can get some more damage in there. His battle skill should go off pretty often. Only thing feeding him ice crystals is Bledin. And he's feeding other people ice crystals. 20% chance, well, 30% chance to gain 1 stack of ice crystal to Ice Blast ally with the highest attack. So this is only going to go to Girth, probably. She'll have the highest attack, possibly. And he gives himself 1 stack here. Does Bledin only give it to the highest attack as well?
They always complain the desolation of Northland, but never discover the joys.
To the hero and the Ice Blast ally with the highest attack. Okay, so it's always going to Girth. I was kind of hoping they'd spread it around a little bit, because if it's only going to her, nobody else is really getting that many. It's kind of redundant. I don't even know if we need Nord, to be honest with you. But let's see what kind of damage he pulls in. Okay, we're not going to have shields on. I think we're out of critical damage gloves. Let's go back to those crit rate gloves with critical damage. That's not bad. There we go. Critical damage with... Are we at a crit rate? Skill haste, attack, attack speed, skill haste. Okay, attack percentage with crit rate on this. We need to make another gear set so we can just do this a little faster. These are the only attack with crit. We got it on Varesh as well to give him some more attack with critical damage that he has. Critical damage, 2 hits. I don't know how much crit rate this guy's going to have, right? We might have to put the Dragon's Blood on him to give him 20% additional crit. Well, he's pretty damn high. He's at 92%. Let's just keep him at 92%. That's pretty damn good. Let's save this set so we have 1 extra one. 4th DPS. All right, let's run it. See how this new boss is. Is that everybody? We've got a lead of HP from Bledin. What's his boss's name? Shadow? Chaos Shadow? That's it? Chaos Shadow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Make sure we save this before we go on to another boss. Why have you not gotten any mythic gear drops? Why have you not gotten any mythic gear drops? Because we got to wait till 30 days. At 30 days, we have that increased drop rate from dungeons where we'll have mythics even maybe drop from stage 8. And we'll get tons of legendary gear from stage 7, stage 8, and stage 9 at that point. And it will be way easier to get mythic gear because we're going to get a lot more legendary gear drops. Unfortunately, we can't forge any, which really sucks. Like, there's not a chance when we forge to randomly get a piece, which that kind of... that sucks, you know? All we can do is get a legendary gear drop from the dungeons and then hope that legendary gear drop rolls into a mythic, whatever the percentage chance it is to do that, and you get a mythic instead. It's the only way we're going to be able to do it, and we'll be able to see that in 7 days on live server. Well, for my account, wherever you're at on season 3, I don't know. But for us, 7 days from the live server on my server, we'll be able to start farming, and I got a lot of bread saved up, so we'll look at the percentage. Like, I'm going to use all that bread. We're going to do some serious farming, and we'll look at the percentage base for it to drop with that increased chance up. That's what we really want to see. Shadow. Ice Blast. Okay, we've got Varesh coming in at 12. She's going to kind of do her own thing because she's really fast. We're not worried about the ultimate. Well, we're going to have decreased defense up all the time, right? Now, the boss's timing is 18 seconds. Okay, we need some skill haste on Varesh then. I didn't think about that. Boss is 18 seconds. We want to stay with the boss with decreased attack, so we want to get that at, say, 17 seconds. When's it doing? 12 to 18, so we can do it right at 12. I wonder if there's a lag on the bosses. Okay, 12. 12, and then Varesh could come in. Well, they're not on 18 seconds either. Okay, whatever. We'll keep it like this for now. 12, 12.5, 19.5, 20 for them. She's free. He's going to do it every 18 seconds. Save. Now we got to go back to his gear and get him down with some skill haste.
Without Boyagok, there wouldn't be any forest trolls.
We could do a 2-piece gear set. What do we hit skill haste wise? +7. Or we could do like an incense burner if we wanted to, since we're not going to worry about this decreased attack so much, decreased defense so much. Let's just do that. Incense burn. Well, do I have it leveled? I don't think I have enough. We have to go do some summons. Do I have incense burner leveled? Probably not. Come on. Yeah, it is leveled. Okay. Now he should be all right. Skill haste. Skill haste and tons of accuracy. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. So now we don't have to mess with anything else. Save it. He's at an 18-second cooldown. We're gonna do the ability right at 12 seconds. Let's see if the boss has any animation lag before it does these shots right here. Oh yeah, big build up. So we could decrease attack right now. It's going to be for that hit because it takes forever to fire off. What about this ultimate? Oh, this ultimate lasts for a while. Okay, that's good. So we want to go further because decreased attack is going to fall off, I guess, at the right time there. We can maybe do a second further out. Let's do 13, decreased attack on an 18-second cooldown. Decreased defense, followed up by our attacks. Okay. Everything else looks right. Let's see what kind of damage. Her ultimate is channeling, so they won't be attacked down the whole time. There will be. There will be blood sample. We got it, man. We got it because it takes so long for them to initiate these skills right here. Look at her. She's not even firing that ability off. She's building some kind of sun globe, which does look cool. Decreased attack is up. Now we're hit. We had decreased attack up. Now it's channeling. Decreased attack is still up. Still up. Still up. Whole entire time. We got it. Now, how much damage are we going to get? We've got, what? 4 epics and 1 rare. How can we do? How well can we do? And am I seeing... She should have the highest attack. Am I seeing increased attack from Bledin on her? Those are her 2 buffs, but I want to see Bledin do his ultimate and give increased attack to her because she has the highest attack. Okay, there we go. 20%, 20%. So that would mean that any ice crystals that Nord is generating, he's giving them to Bledin. But she's at 5. I think she's going to stay at 5 between Bledin and Nord. I don't even think Nord needs to be in here. You can put whatever you want. Bledin, I think, generates pretty much enough ice crystals to keep her okay. In between ultimate, she's going to do her battle skill over and over. But just in case, Nord's in here. I think he's doing good too, man. He's doing more damage, as much damage as Bledin. That's pretty damn good. Nord's a good rare, right? Exceptionally good rare. The thing is, he has low defense and he's melee, so he's not good in a lot of content. But against this boss, with this team, with the way we have it set up with Furbath, easy. Like, this boss seems very simple. Plus, we're removing the boss's threat, right? We have Varesh in here, and if you don't have Varesh, you're gonna have to come in and remove that ice stack. See, she's got 4 ice stacks, 5 ice stacks right now. Block it or remove it. Because now this hit's going to hit way harder with those 5 stacks up. Okay, Varesh just removed it. So we need Varesh on an 18-second cooldown too. And Varesh can just block right now. Like, Varesh could be blocking that buff from going up. Instead of blocking now, which is not doing anything. We can remove that, right? It's got a weird outline, like it's something we cannot remove, though, isn't it? Look. I think we can remove. Is that the same outline that Rally has? We're about to see if we can block it in a minute. If we go long enough, pretty soon Varesh is going to cast his block buffs to catch it. Wait, how much damage are we doing right now? Is that 3 million? How much damage is that? I can't even... Is that 33 million? I wish I had commas in here. Okay, we're blocking it. We're blocking it. Yeah, we were blocking it. For sure blocking it. I want to say this is 36 million, though. 1, 2, 3. The numbers are moving so fast. Yeah, this is... All we needed is 22 million, correct? Wait a minute. I mean, I know Ice Blasts are strong. We're going to get insane damage with Ice Blast, but this strong? Yeah, you only need 22 million. And we're using, you know... Well, I mean, we know how exceptional Ice Blast is. We know how exceptional Varesh is to, you know, remove buffs, block buffs. That's just... That's this thing's whole gimmick, right? To get those radiant crystals up and do more damage. And if we can block that like we're going to do right about here, we just need to give Varesh some skill haste. He'll be able to do this every single time like he did just now, blocking. So the whole time she's channeling, we got decreased attack up and we've got block buffs. Although it shows she has 5 crystals. Why did she have 5? I thought we could block it. Pretty sure we were removing it, and I thought for sure we could block it. Okay, she's got 1 stack up right now. Nope, we can't block it. So this means we can't remove it either? Okay, it did not say we could not block it. But like I said, it's got that weird outline. Like we can't remove it, like we can't... It's got that kind of outline. Let me see when Varesh does his battle skill. Where's he at? Okay, there's 5 stacks. Varesh did his battle skill right then. Okay, we can't... Varesh does nothing here. We can't remove it. We can't block it. So, in place of Varesh, we would let Bledin do... Or we would let Nord... Nord only has 2 hits on the ultimate. Bledin has 3 hits. We could have somebody else do Witch's Remains. And then we need to bring in Recharge Speed Penalty, if we have that. To slow the boss down or knock back the ultimate cage. It doesn't matter. We're at 59 million. We're at 59 million? Is this what it's going to be like on the live server? Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, but we don't need Varesh. He did nothing here. Oh, crap. I wanted to look at their individual damage, but that's fine. We know this team. We can always come back. We've got it saved. We can always come back and check it out. All right, on to another one. That's an easy one. Like, really easy. You should be given a chest where you can select 2 mythic gear pieces. I have 4 in total. You have 4 in total? I didn't have 4. James, what's up, my man? How you doing? Yeah, I don't have any I have one piece that I got really lucky with only because it told me to go farm. Look, I don't farm dungeons until 30 days. If you look at my main account, I have 24 120 bread stacks and 10 or more 60 bread stacks. You don't farm gear right now. You wait till 30 days. If you farm gear right now, you're going to be wasting a whole bunch of resources that all you had to do was wait 30 days and you would have, you know, during that 30 days, use your normal recharging stamina. And if you want to buy 50 from the shop or however much you want to spend, if you have a lot of worm arrow, buy it from the shop daily and farm goblins, farm domains to level up heroes. Because you know you're going to need those heroes. So that's no problem. You level up all these heroes, the good ones, the meta ones, the ones you know are going to do well in these chief challenges. That way you've spent all your stamina doing what you're going to have to do regardless. Then you save that bread for 30 days, and that's when you farm your gear, and then you have all that bread saved up. So you know then once you see these chief challenges, okay, maybe I need this hero to sub in, so you level up that hero. Use the bread to get some more experience and some more rank up material. That's all I've been doing. That's it. Okay, here we take additional damage from fire. Oh, this is a summon unit. All right, what do we got? Immune to crowd control, of course. We get the additional bonus. Yes, yes. A random buff for 10 seconds and deals necrotic damage to the target. Okay, so I guess he's going to have all these random buffs. One or more buffs. The damage dealt by this skill. Okay, this is definitely somebody where we would use Varesh then. What do we have? Fire? What does fire go with? Fire and Radiant. What do we have in Fire and Radiant that can block buffs? We can remove a few, but what do we have that can block it? Varesh can block it for us here, sure. Okay, he gets a buff. We blocked him from getting another buff. And then he does damage based off of buffs. All right. In your message, they did gift it, and I did select 2, yes. If you beat Venom 9 in Season 3. So this guy's not even, he's just doing, this guy is only doing basic attacks the whole entire time to somebody in the front, which could be a healer. We don't necessarily need a tank for this. We could have Hexandra in the front, tanking. Oh, when they have one or more buffs, decrease the damage they take by 20%, and then also increase the damage here. How come it does it? Does he hit the whole entire board? All enemies. Okay, so it doesn't matter how we have people grouped here as well, because this ultimate's going to hit everyone. This doesn't even, this is like, this guy seems too easy. I feel like they made these chief challenges pretty easy, right? You're talking about on fire? She'll block. Buff prohibition for 10 seconds. Okay, and we need 10 seconds because he's going to do it on these 2 skills. That would be the easiest. Or we could go with buff removal. If he's only going to have 2, we could have Dane come in there and hit him up with removal on a few. But let's pull her in because she's pretty cool. Good call, my friend. Okay, now we need fire damage. What does fire go with? Fire goes with Radiant. Who do we have for like a recharge speed penalty? That'd be pretty good. We didn't get to play around with that last. Wait a minute. Let's not even worry about it. I feel like this boss is going to be just as easy as that last boss. So let's just bring in Netta like we always do. Let's bring in Tonal Nan and Erich.
You are going nowhere. Or the down to ashes.
Where's Tonal Nan? There she is. She might even be able to be our tank. We could build her tanky. It's not like we're trying to get damage out of her. Plus, she does do that little shield or heal or whatever it is. Put Snarl in. Windman. Snarl will destroy this boss. Decrease attack is an option, of course. Here we're going to lowest HP and give them increased defense. That's going to be good. Buff prohibition. Nice. Let's level her up. That's too easy, my friend. Putting in Sonara would be too easy. Heals, shields if you got the staff. Decrease attack up the whole entire time. It's just too simple. Was she already leveled up? Okay, scrolled. Yeah, scrolled. Yes. Yes. Now. It can be Radiant. Who are we going to bring in for Radiant? Heals? Radiant? Let's bring in Quirion. I don't think this guy's going to be too hard to beat. And we could try out some of our new people like these that do damage based off of enemy max HP and see how well they're going to do against this boss. They might do well, they might not do well. I don't know. Hard to say. Can she do damage? Because she doesn't need to be our tank. She's only got... Okay, let's run it. We got the gear.
The glory of fire endures for eternity.
All right, who's going to do our Witch's Remains? Oh, we could actually use somebody besides Netta to do Witch's Remains, which would be really cool. Way over cap with that crit rate. I thought we saved this with critical damage. Good enough? Actually, instead of Netta, because she only has a single hit ultimate, once these guys get powered up, like Erich and Total Nan, doing additional wild procs will give them more damage, 20% more damage, and with Erich, we'll give him a little more damage from the passive here. But once they're capped out, they're capped out. Let's go with the 3-hitting melee one here, because it doesn't matter if we use her. A rare that's... She does good damage, but she's got 3 hits on that ultimate.
It's good to have a little
So we can put Witch's Remains on her.
wallet. Don't be tight.
And she'll give us some wild procs. Erich is good, right? Single target, but it just takes a while for him to apply witches. Plus, he can do some really good damage on his own. If there's one target, he does good damage. Like single target, because all 5 of those meteors hit that one target, he actually does good damage. And he does 50% more damage when there's like one target on this too, right? So what we'll do is we'll take her, because she has 3 hits on her ultimate that I think happen immediately. And she's a wild proccing hero, so it'll work out really well. We don't have to gimp any of our DPS. So we'll put gear set 2 on her.
It's your wallet. Don't be tight-fisted. I'll give it back.
Most accuracy, which is remains. Nice. 8 accuracy. Accuracy with crit rate, critical damage. Okay. Little bit beefy. Probably not a lot of people will have that. She's at 113 crit rate. All right, we'll leave her at that.
Is this your wallet?
Plenty of accuracy. All right, Erich is going to go with gear set 3.
Is like playing a musical instrument. Practice makes perfect.
And then we could use the gloves that are on Blooded. 84% chance to crit. What do we want to use? 84? We could actually go with this to give him a 100% chance for 10 seconds. His ultimate does hit extremely hard. We could go with the... Let's just go with the eyeball, keep it simple.
Battling is like playing a musical.
Although I kind of like... I like the horseshoe, man. The 60% additional critical damage and the attack speed increase is fun. Let's just keep it with the eyeball. All right, she's geared. Ready to go. Now we need accuracy, and we're going to use the instant burner on her, so she'll be at 18 seconds. Just like we did with Furbath. This lowers our ultimate by 10%. So that'll take us to 18 seconds. But with her, we could really put some weird gear on. We could... This guy's going to do a AoE that's going to hit everybody on the board. Where's that gear set that we have that gives everybody defense? Oh, we could put a healing gear set on her if we needed to, that whenever we do our ultimate, we heal as well. But this will give defense to everyone around us. I guess. She's kind of a waste. She's only there to block buffs. That's it. That's all she's here for. I think we'll be okay damage, though. I think we're really going to rock it. Just like we did the last boss. I think we're going to destroy this guy. Accuracy, great. Skill haste only went to 7, which is fine. That's all we need. We got plenty of accuracy here. We could go with more defense, I guess, to cover everybody. That I don't think we're going to need. We'll do it. She's in the middle. Everybody's going to get that additional defense. And our boy here can go with some healing gear. That I don't know if we have set up. Oh, we do. That's skill haste. Let's get our own. Hexandra. We want HP percentage. That way we can get some more heals from this set. It goes off of the HP of the caster every ultimate. Defense. Okay, HP main stat. Defense percentage would be good. And then here we can go with the Moonlight, of course. I think there's a delivery out front. Where is it? I have such a hard time finding these. Is that it? All right, defense with... Where was it? Defense with the HP. Okay, good. Okay, is that everybody? Wait, we got to get rid of this artifact. I don't know what he's doing with that. Let's go with this artifact to give him 25% additional healing. We won't even level it up. No leader ability. So this is what? The shadow? This is Chaos Shadow. Oh, Necrosis. Necrosis. Wild team. All right, skill timing. Who do we got? 12 seconds, 20 seconds. 12.5. 12.5. He's going to heal whenever he wants to heal. We could heal during the ultimate time, but he's on a 16-second cooldown. 15.4, so we'll just let him go wild. This one we need to block when the boss does its battle skill. So 18-second cooldown, right? So we want to block at 24. It looked like he fired it off pretty quick. So let's go 24 even and see what happens. 18 seconds. I guess we'll go 23.5. All right, here we go. We're looking for 22 million. What is up, everybody? What's going on? Jacob, how you doing? Been a minute. Welcome to the stream. For the buff block? Oh, you're talking about the one, the orc female, fire orc female epic. To block those. Okay, let's see if we can block it right now. We've got her coming in. Block. I don't think we need to block that early. It doesn't look like he kind of gets that. Wait, are we blocking? She's not even blocking right now. Where'd it go? Okay, she's gonna try to block again now. Okay, blocks up. There we go. No buffs for him. And no buffs for him again. And then here, he just does an AoE ability, which we're gonna have decreased attack up. Did we worry about decreased attack? Nah, we didn't even worry about decreased attack. Okay, so we didn't worry about decreased attack at all. Yo, what's up? Is that Sidious? Is that how I say that? It's got that girl's face. Good morning. Manicore for Erich? Manicore for Erich. No, his ultimate hits very, very hard. His battle skill does do 50% damage, but what is 50% damage to 5 hits on that ultimate? Like 50% additional damage on the battle skill if it was 400 damage, and his ultimate is doing an 800, it would equal out to the same, right? Mana core or eyeball? I'd have to go back and look at it. Looks like we need some healing though.
My magic shall rend you.
Okay, this is a lot less damage than... It's not as fast as we were with the Ice Blast. I feel like there was something wrong with Ice Blast. Like we were getting way too much damage, but that's just the way Ice Blast is. Ice Blast is insanely strong single target, right? We've got decreased defense up. We would definitely do well if we could put a recharge speed penalty up on this boss. It would be extremely easy. And I didn't pay attention to how many stacks we got to with our Ice Blast team. It's a good indication for me to know kind of like what the bosses are like. Most times on all these bosses, we can reach somewhere around 10 stacks, 11 stacks with kind of a normal team. 10 stacks with a team like this, well past, a few past 10 stacks or 11 stacks if you bring in some legendaries, if you have like really choice epics that just blow that kind of encounter away. But most times, 10 or 11 stacks. By that time, it ramps up so much with this additional damage that it will kill people. Now, we could definitely have Quarion heal with his ultimate right when the boss does its ultimate. So we have that increased defense. And of course, we could bring in Adolphus, right? Adolphus shields right now, this boss will be done with. But we've already reached 22 million. Look at that. Are these chief challenges going to be a lot easier? Now, keep in mind, my elemental affinity is not maxed out. It is further than what my current account is right now, but it's not maxed out. We'll go look at that in a second. And that plays a big part, right? Getting all that additional damage for your 5-team bonus plays a huge part. On my main account, I'm getting 15% additional, plus I think 6% additional. I'm 2 into the further one. But on this, I have everything but the last ring of things. So it's pretty good. I'm glad I didn't go all the way with this elemental advantage. We're low. We're so low, but we're already at 30 million. Okay, blocking those buffs, no problem. And somebody's dying. Oh. Look at Erich pulling in that 30%. That's pretty good. Total Nan's still alive, which is surprising. She's killing it. Any chance the test server is nerfed? I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty surprised because you know how it is, right? We've played 2 seasons already. Whenever we faced against chief challenges, each of those seasons, for this event, it was very difficult to get 22 million. 11 million, yes, and then 7 million on some of the others, okay, and that was fine for us to open up 40 dice, gold dice, along with the 90 we get for free from doing dungeons, and that's how we did it, right? Until we got into Otherworld. Once we got into Otherworld, we were stronger, our whole entire account was stronger, plus we got all those buffs, and then 22 million was no problem. Basically, what would happen in Season 1 and Season 2 is you would fight a boss, and this damage right now would be 11 million for this kind of team. 11 or 7 million. And then when we go into Otherworld with all the bosses with our account being stronger with better gear, we would get 22 million easy. Like really easy. With this same exact team. But here, right now, at this point, we would only get 11 million from Season 1 and 2. Yeah, that's why I'm worried too. Yeah, I'm not going to farm until I'm saving up. I've saved up all my bread, man. What's up, JR? Saved up all my bread, but these do seem very kind of easy. But you got to remember, though, I've got like exceptionally good gear on all of them, right? We do have crazy good gear, and my elemental affinity is... It's got all of these. I won't have all 5 of these for each of the elements on my account. I've only got 2 into this one right here. So I'm going to be missing out on... 7 days from now, I'm going to have this probably 5 of 5, but I won't have these 5 of 5. But still, even though I'm using optimal gear and I've got a little bit more damage over here, I feel like we're doing crazy damage. Because if we're doing 38 million, I bring lesser gear in and lesser psyche core, I still feel like I can hit 22 million, and we're not even trying to bring in somebody like a Dolphus to give us coverage. Or really, it's not about coverage at that point. Honestly, we did fine as far as staying alive because we went to a crazy amount of stacks. What we need here on this boss is recharge speed penalty, or somebody like a Dree, right? Recharge speed penalty would knock back that ultimate gauge. That'll give us way more uptime on the boss. Because really at that point with 17 stacks or whatever it had, it's going to, even if we had a Dolphus, it wouldn't go much longer. But if we could slow it down for 17 rounds or 15 rounds, we would get way more damage in there. I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like it's pretty easy. I don't feel like it was this easy. Even when we were on the test server season 1 and season 2, it was not this easy to get this much damage. No way. Okay, so that's Ice Blast. Well, it's not called Shadow. It's called something else. We'll just put that. It was called Shadow something, and it was like, it probably was Necrosis or Frost or something. All right, on to the next boss. Let's see if any of these are going to get hard. I thought these were going to be new different bosses. I mean, they are different. They're not like the normal heroes we play, especially the last one we faced. But I thought that they were going to be kind of mini bosses with much more in-depth abilities, right? Because this right here is not a hero we can play. Poison, 100% additional damage from lightning. Okay, but it seems like their skills are very meek, right? They're not complex. They don't do a lot. This guy looks like Stagamuffin, like he's gonna do his abilities. Deals poison damage to the enemy with the highest attack. Okay, Mark. Oh, he's like Stagamuffin. Okay, so this is Stagamuffin. During that time, the hero will shoot at the additional arrow with them, launching a basic attack, dealing additional poison damage. Okay, this is going to suck. This one's going to be harder. Summons a Nexus, lasting 8 seconds, dealing poison damage to enemies within it. Okay, so we got to worry about position, finally, on a boss. Those other two were... Maybe those other two were just the really easy ones, and now it's going to get hard. Debuffs, right. So Stagamuffin can do crit rate penalty. I don't remember that. Critical damage penalty. Okay, I'd rather have all this and recharge speed penalty. Attack penalty and attack speed penalty. Attack speed penalty. Have we seen that before? Slowing the attack speed of somebody. It's crazy they're doing this, and this is Dauntless. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. IKEA is delivering this dresser drawer for my daughter at 11 today. So we've never seen attack speed penalty before, and that's kind of sad too, because this is where we would use Dauntless, right? We do additional damage with lightning. Why are they always trying to... They're always trying to mess with Dauntless. Last time we had something to do lightning damage, we couldn't even use melee. Wasn't it against Toll War? We were fighting against Tolwar. Tolwar would throw out the mushrooms. Yeah, season 2, he would throw out the mushrooms, and we couldn't bring in Shoutar. We couldn't bring in those other heroes. At least we can bring them in on this guy, I would assume. We just got to worry about our formation and who's going to take the damage. Who's going to take that pulsing AoE hit from him. Affinity Tree, it was probably the easiest boss now. It might get annoying. Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. It might get annoying now. Okay, so we're doing lightning damage to this dude. We want decreased attack up for sure when he does this ultimate. It's going to pulse on the ground and give us debuffs, which are going to suck. This is single target damage, right? Where he marks the highest attack person. Now, we could trick him. We could trick him to mark the highest attack person, and it could be the highest attack with high defense. If we really wanted to. I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. Maybe. It might be worth it to keep some of our people alive. All right, let's try Dauntless. We have ranged Dauntless. That would be the best. But most Dauntless is melee. So who's he going to single target attack then? Like if I put a healer right here, when we start out, he's going to single target attack them. Even if I bring Shoutar in to come in on the side. If he's only doing a single target attack here and then attacking the highest attack person, which would be Erich if we leave Erich in, him running up will not be in danger. So then he's going to attack a 3x3. Let's see what happens. See what happens if I put... Is he going to attack her with a basic attack now? Okay, he is. Okay. Shoutar's out of danger right now. The highest attack person is Erich. We knew he would be hit. So melee can still take advantage of this guy. Right. He's going to do that. Okay, this is good. This actually works out really well. So we don't need a tank. We can just have a healer right here. We can bring Erich over to this spot. And we could have our melee here and here. Melee there, and then we bring in another melee Dauntless if we want to. If we want to bring in this much melee. Where is it? Where's lightning? Where's Shurgul? Where's he at? Okay. So now the 3x3 is going to be only on these two support. Like the pulsing ultimate is going to be only on these two support. He's got the highest attack, so he's going to be hit with this ability, like that single target ability. Our melee, our damage dealers are not going to be hit at all with anything. Finally, melee Dauntless are able to make some damage here. Right? They're doing all their damage. He's hitting Erich, which has the highest attack. He's going to do his ultimate on those two only right now. Right? Where did he do his ultimate? Looks like he ultimated it himself. No, there it is. It's in the back. Now, is Erich being hit by that? I don't think Erich is being hit by that, right? The boss is going to do a cross-section attack, which would be... All right, these two guys move forward, like all the way up. Cross-section attack would be a whole row, 3, 1, 1, 3. No, Erich isn't being hit. There's no way. This is awesome. Let's do it. So back here, we'd have Vanny with the highest attack, maybe? Really, Shurgul's going to have really high... Shoutar's going to have really high attack, but we're going to have to calm down his attack a little bit. Let's go. Lightning. Dauntless. We could have Nimbus back here with higher attack. That way Nimbus can fire off after Shoutar does his ultimate. But let's bring in a rare. I think it's going to be kind of hard to bring her attack up high enough. Oh, no. We can put... Oh, man. Shoutar would be so good if we put that one that gives him really high attack. It's okay. We'll play him like this.
Don't worry. I'll help.
Let's save the eyeball for Shurgul. Man, they're already geared? What were they geared from? Ah, that's right. They have separate gear on that ignores 20% defense when they do their basic attack. And they all do their basic attacks, right? Dauntless do a lot of basic attacks. 84% chance to crit. Let's bring his attack speed up. Enlightenment, enlightenment, attack percentage. Now, what is his overall attack though? Because we got to jack hers up really high. What other kind of support do we have? If Vanny's the only one taking damage, and then these two are only taking ultimate damage, she's taking... What kind of support do we have for this? Nathaniel can only cover around him, right? Recovery over time, and then... Lightning Necrosis. Oh, we could bring in Megan, right? But Megan still can't catch our girl over here. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, it was a real pain to bring Melee into Toll War with those mushrooms. You couldn't do it. It was impossible. Dauntless still worked. They did, and we could bring in Nimbus. We just couldn't bring in our cool ass Shaltar, which is going to destroy this boss because these two are not going to be damaged. So they're free reign to do whatever they want to do. This is much cooler than what we had before. Because before the last boss, we could bring in Vanny, we could bring in Yagnats, we could bring in Nimbus. They were ranged, but you couldn't bring in any of the legendary melees. You couldn't bring in these two, and Shaltar is a huge thing for us, right? For free-to-play low spender, Shaltar is just massive. He's going to do so much damage. It's going to be sweet. But what kind of support, though? We could bring in Megan? No, what's her name? Not Megan. Her.
You'll soon know the consequences of angering me.
I don't like her. We could bring in Estella. What are we going to do for decrease? Oh, we should make him with Witch's Remains. He's got 5 hits here. She's only got 1 attack. Oh, she's only got the buff, right? The attack speed buff. Yeah, we should do Witch's Remains with our boy here, Shragul. So now... I think this will be enough damage. Let's just bring in Megan and call it. But what are we going to do for Necrosis? Like when Necrosis goes to fight, what kind of support are we going to give Necrosis now? We'll do a Dree knockback. We'll do Thea for heals for ranged people and see how that fight goes. Plus we have Zarloth over here for more damage and a little bit of healing. Hopefully we can make it. Man, Necrosis and Lightning just don't have... Oh, we also have... That's right. We have Nathaniel. So hopefully on the fight we do with Necrosis, we can bring Nathaniel in and kind of have everybody grouped up and cover them with Nathaniel. Okay, we've got options. We've got other options for sure. Still within range. Okay, we need to re-gear our boy here with... Let's give this gear to... No, we just need to give him some accuracy.
You need to be smart to be a winner.
130. $86, that's good. He's got crit rate gloves on. Attack chest. And critical damage. Okay, he's set. 228, that's more than we need, right? 228 plus 50, we're right at probably the... I think it tells us 270. Recommended accuracy, 270. Okay, we're right at it. He is set up just fine. We've got Enlightenment. We've got Attack. So he might not have the highest attack. This is good. We might be able to get the highest attack on her pretty easily. So we'll go with this artifact, which will give her insane attack. And then Vanny can be hooked up with the same kind of gear. Let's go attack percentage with crit rate. Was that the one? Okay, we'll still go critical damage because our gear set, for every bit of critical damage we have, we get more attack. Attack with attack speed, skill haste. What is she at? 87% chance to crit. 91% chance to crit with attack percentage gloves, attack percentage chest, and a great artifact to probably give her the highest attack on the team. Yeah, easily. Easily, I believe. Okay, this guy is poison. And we're using Dauntless. I think that's how you spell it. Dauntless, yeah. All right, what do we got? We've got Shagul coming in. Okay, we want him to fire off first. We still want Shatar to fire off first. Shagul to come in right after that. And Vanny to do her ultimate before both of those. Get the attack speed increase, I guess? We want the attack speed increase. Do we need it up earlier? I don't think it matters that much, right? 13, 12, 5. Even though he's got the decreased defense. It's kind of weird how we're doing it. 2020. Estella and those two. Okay, Estella's got gear on her to give defense. That's fine because those two might need defense. Really, we should put her in a set to heal somebody, but we'll leave her like this just for now. Enlightenment. We could go defense enlightenment. All right, there we go. Enlightenment piece. Okay, what kind of... That'll work.
Apologize for your the halls of knowledge are not.
Okay, we should have a healing set in here. Haste. Do we save it? Is this a healing set? Yeah, we save this. Wait, is that the defense one again?
The halls of knowledge are not open to all.
Man, I need to make some of these sets. Okay, she doesn't need it. Megan does not need any additional. Enlightenment. Okay, we got HP and defense. That's fine. Attack? Why would you have attack? We need to go defense, HP. Great. Defense with somewhat HP. Okay, now we got somebody to heal, you know, that off heal whenever we do our ultimate, at least to heal Megan or whoever's low. Need to take the staff off her though. Oh, let's go with the 25% additional healing. Where's it at? Not leveled. Yeah.
The halls of knowledge are not open. I will explain when the time is right. You need only do as I say now.
Moonlight Blessing with Enlightenment. With it. Okay, there's 2 hits in Enlightenment. Yeah. Nice. HP percentage with Enlightenment. We got to have something. There we go. All right, she's got defense there. Oh, enlightenment. So she might not have a lot of coverage. We'll see how well she does. All right, save that gear. We got our timing down. Let's see what happens. See if this boss is going to be difficult with this formation. Probably could have waited to do a Stella's ultimate after the boss does its ultimate. I think we'll be okay, though. Now, is the boss hitting Vanny? I could swear that's pulsing on Vanny, too. I don't see how the boss can grab Vanny with that. Maybe we need to move Megan over 1. I'm pretty sure it's grabbing... Yep. For some reason, it's grabbing all 3. It's going a full row. No, it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. So if I bring Megan over 1. I can't bring them both over 1, can I? Will the boss attack? The boss might attack her still. Here. Start off attacking her and stay attacking her. That's the problem. Okay, it is. It's single target attacking her. Okay, good, good, good. But is it going to do his ultimate now? Because our guys aren't as spread out as they were before. Before, they were way spread out. Is he going to do the ultimate back here, or is he going to do it up front? Okay, he's only hitting 2 in the back now, but now he's trying to get Vanny in there. Okay, let's move Vanny and Megan and see what happens. Let's see if he continues to do that. So now if he gets Estella and Megan, that'd be perfect. Okay, basic attacks always go into Estella. Really, we should change that to Megan because Megan is way more tanky. Okay, because she has a... I guess she's weaker, so he's chasing her, right? She's like got the highest attack, so he's chasing her. Which is Vanny, is who I'm talking about. Yo, Noisy Shadow, how you doing today? And I definitely don't want that ultimate going on her because she's already being attacked by that additional attack whenever he does his basic ability. That little arrow's going after her. Look at Shaltar. Let's go, baby. Look at all that damage, man. Shaltar is killing it. I love it. Finally, we're able to use him on a Chief Challenge. As we should be able to, right? Let's see how long Vanny holds out. Please set up your Alliance Duel. Oh, we have an Alliance Duel today on the main server? Level 1s is the default for new season. Yeah, we don't want to rock level 1s as our defense. All you guys out there, if you're in season 3 like I am, set up your defense for the guild versus guild battles. Right now, you've got level 1s there if you haven't done it yet. See, this would be so good if that was Megan over there instead of Vanny. We got to trick him. We got to move him somehow so we can get it to be Estella and Megan being hit by the ultimate. What is Vanny? Vanny's getting that attack speed reduction too. That sucks. Oh man, she's going down. Vanny's doing more damage than Shagul. I know Shagul's got Witch's Remains on, and he's doing a great job with it. But Vanny is kicking his butt, man.
I'll not allow any companion to fall. You shall be defeated by a storm descent. Girl.
Killing spree.
They kind of have comparable gear. Oh, Vanny's got that artifact that gives you a lot of additional attack.
You shall be defeated by a trigger.
Well, we're at our 22 million. Even with Vanny taking a lot of damage back there. Oh, she's going down. She's going down. Oh, man.
Allow any companion to fall.
Storm descent. Killing spree.
Now he's going to hit those two, right? With those out of there. Okay, that's 22 million. Let's redeploy and see if we can get it to where he'll keep attacking Megan, right? And then now Estella or Vanny. Which one's he going to go after? I honestly don't know how he was grabbing Estella and Vanny when we switched positions earlier. I don't know how he's grabbing that. He's going to go after these two. And that's what I'm saying. I'm confused of how he grabbed. How did he grab 1, 2, 3, 4? And then 3 would be back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3, is that how he's doing it? 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you went, I guess so. What if I put him like this then? He's gonna attack her. He's gonna have to attack her then. These guys are gonna run up and be this side together. So this should work, right? Okay, good. Yeah. This gotta work. This gotta work. Let's go, baby.
I'll not allow any companion. You shall be defeated by a
Storm descent.
trigger.
Killing spree.
Oh no. I gotta move her. I gotta move Vanny like over one? Jesus Christ, man. This guy's killing me. So these two are here. He's hitting us with like 3 whole row 3 1. How is it? I could swear he's doing some weird ass stuff. Is he? Where are my guys running up to? Here. How can he hit whole row 3 1? How can he hit?
I'll not allow any companion. You shall be defeated by a
How can he hit all 3 right here? 1, 2, 3 whole row 1, 2, 3 1. There's no way. Oh, he's only hitting 2. He's only hitting these 2, these weakest. And did he change his single target? His basic attack? I don't even think he's attacking Megan anymore.
You shall be defeated by a
Storm descent.
trigger.
Killing spree.
I don't know if he's attacking Megan anymore at all. Okay, so who's the easiest boss, man? Those other 2 bosses were really easy. This one doesn't seem to be that hard as long as we have Shaltar and we set this up properly. I'm just trying to figure out a way. They only come up to here, right? And if she's right here... Is he still going to go after?
I'll not allow any companion. You shall be defeated by a
Storm descent.
girl.
Killing spree.
Yeah, he's still going after those 2. Man, we had it better off before where he's at least going after one of them, right? Like this was better. When he was always staying on target with Megan, and then he was doing Yeah, now he's getting Megan and Vanny like before. So... can we hide Vanny anywhere?
Not allow any companion to fall. You shall be defeated by a
Like, it looks like if we took... actually, where the two guys ran up right now, it looks like if we took Megan and put her here, with the way that the two ran up, shouldn't the boss... attack these two? But he's going to go after... before he was going after Shaltar and Vandy now at this kind of this formation, but Shaltar was over one more, Shagul was over one more. Okay, he's going after those three. But what happens if we make him run up straight and not over one? I mean, we already got 22 million, but we just barely got 22 million. So we need to get him on our 2 support. Okay, is he going to do it this time? Oh, hallelujah. Okay, so Vanny is safe now. Vanny's only being hit by that one highest attack person on the team. He'll hit that arrow too. Sweet. Okay, this is how we want it set up. So the highest attack person on our team is being hit by this little additional arrow whenever he does a basic attack. His basic attack should be hitting Megan right now, always. And then this ultimate is now hitting our 2 support as well. Fan-effing-tastic. Now, is it enough? Are we going to get well over 22 million or not? Are we going to be able to keep everybody alive? Are we going to be able to do enough damage? We could definitely recharge speed penalty to the boss, I think, would be very helpful. So if I took out... like right now, if I took out Estella and I brought in Adri, this boss would be cake. Because Adri is just that strong. We knock back the boss's ultimate gauge, we slow him down, he's doing his ultimate far less, he's doing these other skills far less, he's getting that +4 stack that he has on right now, so he's getting up to 11 or 10 wherever we die. Much slower, so we get tons of damage in. And we're putting out the damage, like we're getting the damage with just the 3 dauntless we have, plenty of damage. And then we get 22 million easy. Like, no problem. Not that we won't right now. We're going to get it right now. But if we wanted to go far over 22 million, if on the live server we don't have this good a gear, we don't have our elemental advantage all the way out. We don't have ours all the way out, by the way. But if we don't have it that far out, then... also, if you have any legendaries, right? You have any legendary dauntless, this dude's going to take way more damage too. It's game over. I have Sutha. I'll be able to use Sutha now. So I'll be able to use Sutha along with Shaltar. Nice, finally. We could not do that last season. I do feel like these bosses are easier. Season 3, I feel like they're much easier. And it's not about gear, it's not about having more heroes, because in Season 2, Season 1, we had the test server, so we used all the heroes, we used all the gear, we used all the artifacts we had available, so it's not like we're going into Season 3 and it's easier because we have access to more things. It's not like that. These bosses just seem to be easier for us to battle. Now, we'll see if it's like this on the live server in 7 days. I hope so. I might not have to summon 40 dice to get this legendary. I might only have to summon like 20. You don't have Shaltar or Tonal Nan and you're on Season 3? Eeks. Shaltar for Dauntless is just like the best epic, right? Tonal Nan for Wild is the best epic. Just so much damage. packed into an epic. At times, more damage than a legendary can do, depending on what legendary you have. So they are amazing, and I hope you pull them one day. And don't forget, at the end of the season, whenever they have those blessed summons, you can summon 6 gold dice, get a whole bunch of scrolls, but you also get that epic selector box, which lets you select any of the epics that's in that pool. It has to be the epics that are in the pool for that banner, but it's 6 dice, man. You get to pick whatever epic you want. You got to save up for that. That is the best thing. And that's the last month of the season. They did that in season 2. I'm sure they're going to do that here in season 3. Oh, now it's easy. Look at this. We're up to 13 stacks. We'll probably make it to 15 stacks. I don't know. He's not doing a lot of damage against my 2 support. 17 stacks? Just like the other boss? Oh, this is easy. Oh, this boss is so cake now. Okay, Vanny's starting to... Ooh, Vanny's taking damage. Come on, give her some heals. Whenever he does a basic attack. Heal, Vanny. Come on. Okay, Vanny's back up for now. But those basic attacks firing off on the highest attack person we have are really hurting her. Oh, we're about to ultimate. We're going to save her. Damn, we're at 16 stacks. Yeah, 17 stacks. I think we're going to die. Just like the last boss. Last season, I did... You did 6 pulls for Varesh? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. See, you got some really good heroes. I think Shaltar was in a banner too last season, probably. Maybe Furbath as well. 32 million? So if we make 32 million, we can make 22 million with our lesser team. Or if you have legendaries, 32, 22 million plus easy. Okay, we're killing these bosses, man. We are destroying these bosses. What's next? That's 3 of them. 3 more to go. This one, oh, whoa. This is Theodomir. I didn't know we were going to have to face off against Theodomir. Okay, that's not Theodomir. It looked like it from the other picture. This guy's riding a seahorse. Necrotic damage. Here we go. But you know what happens? We bring in a Dree and it's game over. Oh, he's not riding a seahorse. He's riding a kelp horse, which is still pretty cool looking. When the monster is alive, extend the duration of frost granted by allies by 5 seconds. By what monster? This guy summons monsters. Targets under frost will now explode in their current position every 1 second, dealing cold damage to everybody. What? This sounds fun. Well, the 100% chance to inflict frost, so we want to block debuffs, right? Block debuffs if we can, if we need to. Block debuffs again. He's got a 3x3 attack, and then he's got an attack all around him. So this guy's melee. 3x3 attack and attack all around. Now, is it a 3x3 attack straight from the front, centered in on the target, or is it a 3x3 that can be anywhere? We got to find that out. All frost allies then released. I don't think he's gonna have a summons. It says all this frost ally stuff. It's kind of like not Berengear. Is it him? Kind of like the other mounted guy that enables frost, but I don't think this guy's gonna have any kind of additional people with him. Frost allies then release air of cold to enemies within range. 100% chance to inflict frost. So is he even doing anything with... Oh, he is doing something with frost. He's got this. Extend the duration of frost by 5 seconds. Oh, is it that guy? Yeah. This is going to extend frost from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. And then targets under frost will explode at their current position every second. Okay, so whoever the 2 people we're going to make get hit by the 3x3, if we have high enough resistance, we don't have to worry about this at all, right? We just bring in high resistance, easy times. We never have to worry about this frost debuff being applied. We never have to worry about this micro explosion. It's only a 3x3, and this is only around him. So pretty easy to control this guy with 2 people. Like, we just bring in 2 like that. We need to bring in ranged against him, though, but we're doing necrosis, so that's not a problem. So all ranged against him. 2 support, not even a tank, just 2 healers like this with high resistance. And this dude's going to roll up. 3x3, so it's going to only hit these two. We got high resistance, so we're just resisting. Our AoE, our ranged is never being targeted, so we're just blasting this guy. Why does it look like she's got some kind of weird aura around her? Vanny. Is that just Vanny's thing? She's got like this purple aura? That's not the boss, right?
Country girl.
Yeah, I guess that's just Vanny doing her dauntless thing. Quest a tank? Let's go. Yeah, we could use Quest a tank. You want to use Questa as a tank. Could. I just don't know how much he's going to ramp up here. Again, if we use Quest as a tank, which isn't going to be good because we're going to get frost, and then those frosts are going to do micro explosions. You see all these little micro explosions? We don't want that. Okay, let's see if this 3x3 can project out to somebody else, because if not, we only need one high resistance person. That way we won't have to worry about those micro explosions every second. And let's see if he can do his 3x3 far away. Or if it's like Ripkus, where he can only do it right next to him. Oh, this is easy, man. He can't even do it far away. It has to be from the front of him. Ha! This dude's easy. Okay, so we don't want to bring melee in. So you don't want to bring Questa in. You just don't want to. All we need is one support up front. And nobody else is going to be hit. No ranged is going to be hit at all. And those little micro explosions from having frost on, we're going to resist it. So we won't even have it, but if we did get one, we don't even have to worry about it exploding. It's not going to hurt anybody. So we're looking at necrosis damage. Is that right? 100% necrosis damage. Okay. Sure. We could bring in some shadow friends if we want to. Let's bring in Adri, though. Adri's going to make this cake. We used Estella already in the last battle, so we're going to bring in... We're going to bring in Nathaniel to take care of himself. With high resistance or not high resistance, it doesn't really matter. If that's blasting, is it hurting him a lot when it blasts all the time? We'll see. Extra healing from him. That's it. And then we just bring in somebody to do damage, which can be, honestly, anybody. It doesn't matter who. As long as they're ranged, it can be anybody. Necrosis ranged. What do we got? Was my tank on Season 1 Otherworld event my only 22 million team? Nice. Yeah, it all depends on how the boss functions, right? If you use Quest as a tank here, I don't think she's going to last that long. Well, she might. But like I said, if she's by herself, if this explosion doesn't really hurt one person too much. And we got to worry about this damage he's going to do around him too, so this ultimate's going to hurt. That's why we need somebody tanky up front. Oh. We could have our girl from last season to do recharge, speed penalty, and decrease attack. And make her tanky. But then we're not getting her any heals because we don't have ranged heals. We already used our 2 ranged heals on the last fight. We need ranged heals to keep her alive. We can make her very tanky. Recharge, speed penalty, a decrease attack, and this boss is pretty cake. But we'll just go with... We'll go back to... Who was it? Oh, Nathaniel, right? We'll bring Nathaniel back in. And now we just need 2 ranged DPS. What do you guys want to go with? Quizishia? Yeah, we could use her. We could use Quizishia as our main tank for decreased attack, for all of it. Recharge, speed penalty, all that stuff. But we're not using legendaries right now. We've been doing every single boss 30 million plus with no legendaries. So we're not going to start using legendaries now. It's not needed. If you have her, yeah. Do you want to use some summons? I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking to use some summons for fun to get some ranged damage in, right? Let's go with our other ranged summons. Because we never get to use summons, right? Go summon team. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because we never get to use summon team. So we bring it, not Edgar. Where'd he go? Zadok and Joyce. When an ally summon unit dies, he's going to get 5% increase, so we'll give him with Witch's Remains. We'll have Joyce in here to do damage. Let's put these over here so they're away from our summons so we can actually see our summons function. Just for fun. And now we need to bring in Nathaniel. Oh, you want to play summons? I got you, man. Right here, look at that.
Mighty dragon queen shall smite thee.
It's a Tarian? Alright, you got some summons. Let's not get ourselves killed. And Nathaniel. Okay.
The darkness.
So this guy is ice? Is this... Ice... Necrosis. It's illegal? That word is illegal? Ice and, summons. Okay. Is ice illegal? What's going on here? Okay, let me pick ice. Summons and necrosis are illegal. Or a portion, oh, whatever. Moving on, let's go. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Let's go. The dock in the house with some witches' remains. Gear set 2. Let's give him and his pets some critical damage with crit rate. Nope. Critical damage. Well, attack? Attack's fine too. Wow. Okay, accuracy, right? We need some accuracy. Accuracy 16, skill haste. Okay, that'll work. He's at 147. We actually need a bit more accuracy than this. This set is not giving us enough. I thought it was more, yeah, one of our more accuracy-centric sets. It is. Man. I don't have any good ones for necrosis. No good runes. Now keep in mind, our summons are going to die, right? They're going to get frost, they're going to get micro exploded, so it's not really the coolest thing to do summons, but we're doing it, right? We're going to try it out. Range DPS would be the best, but since we don't get to play summons very often, we'll have a little fun. Now, it's okay for Joyce, because Joyce doesn't do summons that go forward. So this is actually really good for Joyce. Joyce is a high damage dealer summon unit. So this is going to be pretty fun. And whenever Joyce's summons die, just like Zadok's summons, it's going to give him turn meter increase. What should we put on Joyce? That? Okay. Critical damage, attack, attack speed. Skill haste would be kind of nice to get the summons out more often. $109. Okay. We're actually really good with that. Are we doing critical damage or crit rate gloves? Crit rate? Gotta go with what we got, I guess. Oh, we got him doing damage and healing. This, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be easy 22 million because we've got a Dree in here knocking back the ultimate gauge. Just that alone, I feel like is, to me, easy times. Oh, why do we need Zodok? We can do our boy right here with Witch's Remains, right? Aldo, who do you think is going to pull in more damage, Zodok or Zarloth? We'll leave it with Zarloth. We'll do Witch's Remains with Zarloth, and we'll go back to Zodok and give him some better gear. Okay, critical damage here still because it will convert over to attack. 92% chance to crit. Nice. Accuracy is plenty with the 50 additional we get. We're right at 270. And then our boy here is going to go with... What do we want with him? Ultimate damage? We're doing his ultimate pretty often, right? Joyce and rare lizard summons? Rare lizard summons. What? Oh, to enable our summons to do attack speed faster? Yeah, the rare lizard would be pretty sweet, right? I agree. Get all of our summons attack speed up with Joyce. Who's 96% chance? Critical damage. Okay. Okay, Adri. Well, why don't we just use Adri? What am I talking about, man? Oh my god, I'm so out of it. Why isn't Adri using Witch's Remains? She'll do 3 pops immediately. This guy's got to pulse the ground for a while to do damage. We got Adri knocking back the ultimate gauge. We don't even have to worry about any of this stuff. We could just have 3 damage dealers. And she would obviously be the one lacking in damage. And putting up... Well, we'll just put her with... she's the one that needs accuracy. We don't even really need accuracy on Zarloth right now because any of the control... Well, recharge speed penalty, but we're getting it with her, so we don't need that recharge speed penalty from him. So really, he just doesn't need accuracy. Okay, what kind of gear are we going to put on her? Healing gear? I guess we'll keep her with attack gear. She can do damage. She's not going to do more damage than those other guys we've got out there, but she'll do damage. I'm just going to slap something on. Just so we can do this. Crit rate with accuracy on it? You know what? Crit rate with accuracy. What did we have? She's already at 296? Okay, she's set. How come I can never remember the name? Is this one, right? Yeah. All right, so we want crit rate with a little bit of accuracy, I guess? Or critical damage is fine too? Critical damage, yeah. We've got them all on our people. Okay, so then crit rate with accuracy is okay too. Equip. Why does she have so much accuracy? And what the hell is that? All right, 243 plus 50, we got it. Save. Now, back to him. We just need to give him, get off this did he have accuracy? Yeah, we need to get away from this. Go to attack. Ooh, attack with 4 hits into critical damage? I feel like we should have this on Joyce or somebody else. That's pretty broken. I don't think we're going to see that. I need to submit that piece in as like one of the fancy pieces. Attack with 4 hits into critical damage. It would be kind of cool if there was like a crit rate spike in here. Just like 4 plus 5 crit rate. That'd be insane. And then attack percentage. It's already insane, but it's on the test server, so it doesn't help me any. I think we're using most of the other gear, so let's just equip this on him. Okay. Now we just need Nathaniel. Save. And are we going to go high resistance with Nathaniel? We could do that really easy with like this. That gives him 50 resistance and 25% additional healing. I don't know how much resistance we're going to need, but I don't think it's too crazy. Resistance along with enlightenment of skill, haste, and defense. Wow. Yes. We'll take those. Over here, we're going to go for defense. Resistance. Enlightenment. Do we have an enlightenment? Wow. We don't have an enlightenment one of these? Yeah, we got one right there. Oh, we got a lot of them. There's a Stella with one. It's defense, HP, defense. All right, just for some additional healing, we will go with our healing set. But let's go for defense on this because he's being attacked the most. Okay, no resistance. That was kind of ugly. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see if he can resist. What's his resistance at? He's at only 177 resistance? Oh, he's getting 50 additional from this once we zone in, right? And we're not using really any other resistance gear. I didn't really check. There's 26 resistance. We didn't look for resistance on this piece, which we could easily do, I'm sure. There's at least 24. Okay, good. Okay, 250 resistance plus 50 additional from our elemental advantage. I think we'll be okay at 300. Attack lead. Okay, let's see if this works. Is this boss? Oh, everybody move forward, man. Everybody move forward. Are they in range of a 3x3 though? I think Zadok's in range of 3x3 with... Why do they all move forward, man? What dum-dums? Okay, if they're going to all move forward, we got to put them on the sides, the wings, and kind of move them up. Let's do one summon here, one summon there. And then him here. Okay. Will they move now? Okay, better. Now it's 3x3, can't attack anybody else, right?
Which one of me do you like best?
This is a guardian's duty.
I won't. Twice.
Now, can Nathaniel keep himself alive? That's what it's all about, right? We don't have decreased attack, but we do have recharge speed penalty and knocking back that ultimate gauge.
Which one of me do you like best?
This is a guardian's duty.
I won't.
Oh, we're getting decreased accuracy up with the Dree too. With her battle skill, decreased accuracy, which is helping us not take that debuff, the frost debuff, right? For Nathaniel. That's pretty awesome. I didn't plan on that. But a Dree is that good, right? As a rare. Okay, the summons are coming out. The summons are dying pretty fast with Zadok. But Zadok, even if his summons die, he's still getting that. Oh, Zadok's not able to hit the boss here.
Which one of me?
Is he? Yeah, Zadok's not able to do his ultimate. Yeah. You just said it, right? Just doing, yeah, Joyce does good damage too, man. Really good damage. But Zadok is not attacking the boss. And if I bring him here, then that means the 3x3 is going to be hit. He's going to be hit along with Nathaniel. Because for some reason, they won't stay in the back. Oh, man. It's not even a big, it's not even, like, it's a small map. Why do you need to step forward? You don't need to step forward. Okay, so instead of Zadok, if I bring him over here, the boss will then hit 3x3 there. If I bring him here, the boss will hit 3x3. Yeah? If the boss centers in, we'll be okay. But then if the boss is over here, I don't know if he's gonna. The boss would have to stand right there, and then it's probably gonna hit these three. It depends on how the boss's 3x3 is. If it's like Ripekiss, then it would only hit Nathaniel. Right? No. Even Ripekiss will straighten up and go forward.
Which one of me do you like best?
This is a guardian's duty.
Well, let's bring Nathaniel over one more, see what happens. No, it's centered upon the attacker. It's centered, the 3x3 is centered on the person he's attacking. Wow. Oh, no worries here, man. We got it. Okay, Zadok's able to do his ultimate. This is super easy. Barely an inconvenience. See if you can block what? Joyce? Well, the only people being hit by the additional damage are just summons. But I don't want Joyce's summons up there. And I think Joyce is being really smart about its summons right now. They're positioned perfectly out of all the AoE damage that this person does on its ultimate around it. And then the 3x3 attack, which is centered on Nathaniel. So it makes it really easy. I hate these 3x3 attacks that are centered, though. I think they're dumb for us and they're dumb for the boss. They're dumb for both. And then one character in front of him. Yeah, he will. He'll run to the right. Yeah, if you put somebody in front, they'll just run to the right or the left of them. Are you saying try to do that? I think we're good, though. I don't think we need to move anybody anywhere. Easy times. Now, we didn't set up decreased defense with Adri after ultimates, but everybody's kind of... Like, Joyce doesn't really have an ultimate. So whenever decreased defense is up, it's fine. And Zadok's kind of rotating his ultimate quicker than normal because whenever anybody dies, he's getting that ultimate up. You can see the ultimate up fly up for him. Is Zarloth taking damage, though? Oh, when these pets get frost, Zarloth's taking damage because they're doing the micro explosions around him.
Which one of me do you like best?
I see. Right, we got high enough resistance on Nathaniel, so he doesn't have to worry about that frost so often. And even if he has frost on, he's doing the micro explosion around him every second, just around Nathaniel, which isn't hurting anybody. But these stupid pets, if they get frost on, which they are, every second they're doing that little explosion. What the hell happened? He couldn't stay alive? We're only at 6 stacks. Nathaniel couldn't stay alive. Ah, the pets are causing him to die. Okay, we need to take Zadok out and bring the lizard in. The pets are still doing the micro explosion. It's killing Nathaniel. There's too many around Nathaniel, and it's making him die fast. Yeah, the explosions are owning him. So we need to take out Zadok, which is fine. And we'll bring in a rare to empower Joyce even further. But the rare does summons too, man. The rare summons a lizard. I mean, Joyce is fine on its own, honestly. To the right one more to see if it'll go over there. But even it won't matter because even when the summons come in, well, if they only explode around each other. Okay, let's see what happens. Where is Zadok? Okay, so if the summons kind of stay right here and here, they're still going to hurt Zarloth, but he was staying alive. All right, giddy up, pony. Let's see if they're within a square of Nathaniel or not. Let's see where they run to. All right, one skeleton's blocked in back there. One skeleton can't even move forward, which actually is not that bad for us. Okay, this one is going to run up, and it's only going to hurt Zarloth. Can Joyce bring out all of his summons too? Oh, there's another one next to him now. I don't know. It might be easier just to take out Zadok and bring in some other summons that only has like one summon that we can kind of position. But if it's like this, can't we bring... We could also bring... So Zarloth isn't hit. We can bring Zarloth over one. Like this. Which will be fine. As long as they don't move. Because then Zarloth still won't be hit. Now Zarloth won't be hit by the summons, right? The boss will be out of range for Zadok. Not right now. Not like this, you won't. But the skeletons are still going to cause micro explosions on, like that, on Nathaniel. But now, at least we solved the issue with anybody else being hit from the skeletons. Like now the skeletons are so far forward, they're not going to hit any of our backline people, like Zarloth. So we're good there. Now if we bring in the rare, and the rare buffs all of Joyce's summons, the rare only brings one undead up. Is that right? Yeah, Nathaniel's still going to get owned. But will the rare only summon one undead or two? I can't remember if it's one or two. If it's one, we can make it so the rare will be right there, and that one summon will just go forward, maybe, and not be next to Nathaniel. If it's two, we're going to be in trouble. But Nathaniel went down to 6 stacks last time. That was really early. I just don't think Nathaniel on his own can keep himself up, can he? Like, does he? That's pretty good shielding for Nathaniel. And he's only giving himself a recovery over time. He's giving himself a regen. He's giving himself healing based on the gear he has on right now whenever he does his ultimate. And then he just gives himself some shields. So it's not like he's like a power healing. He's not like a powerful healing unit. We could bring in decreased attack, which would help out a lot. We've got room for decreased attack. We don't have to have... Well, I don't know. Zarloth looks like he's doing quite a bit of healing. 26%. He's doing pretty good with the heals. We don't need Zarloth. Yeah, I mean, Joyce is the one. Look at Zarloth's damage. And he's not even doing Witch's Remains. We could take Zarloth out and bring in either that rare, or we could bring in decreased attack. Because summons, these summons aren't helping us at all. And he's not even doing damage. He's supposed to be getting turn meter increased and do his ultimate more often, but he isn't doing jack. Joyce is the real unit. Okay, let's empower Joyce further and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Adri. We need Adri. Adri's knocking back that ultimate gauge and slow speed, although we could still get the slow speed from... And we honestly could take out Adri in this equation. We don't have to have Adri here because we have Zarloth. But if you didn't have Zarloth, for sure, bring in Adri. So we bring him out. Let's bring in... Let me see how many summons this one chick does. Because it would definitely increase our damage on Joyce by probably a good bit. Where's she at? Every 5th basic attack summons a skeleton for 15 seconds. Is that it? All right, let's try her out for fun. Let's see. We don't have to do much. She wants to give somebody the taste of her whip. And if we position her right here or here, her summon should roll up to the side and not be next to him. This should be okay, right? And we're going to give Joyce attack speed 2 and attack speed 20% attack. Plus any buffs on Joyce's summons also go to Joyce. So this is going to do really good for us. Attack speed increase of 18% will actually do really well for us as well. That'll help out. Maybe we'll stick with the 24.
Only deserve the taste of my whip.
Okay, so she has no ultimate. She's got a battle skill, correct? So statue, I guess.
Slackers only deserve the taste of my whip.
Zadok, right there. Okay, that easy. No, but I'm saying we don't even need Adri or Zarloth. Like, we could do one or the other. Like, if we really wanted to bring in more damage quicker, we could take out Adri or Zarloth. We only need one or the other because we've got recharge speed penalty. And both can function with Witches Remain. So if we had somebody else to do some serious damage, we could bring them in. Or if we want to bring in somebody that can do damage and support. Now, we've already used Megan on the last boss, and we used Estella on the last boss. So that's why we're not trying to use those two as far as support goes. And we've got Lightning, which doesn't give us a lot of support. Although the Lightning has a lot of decreased attack. So if we need decreased attack, we could bring in something with Lightning. Actually, we could bring Questa in because Questa is going to be to the side permanently and not being attacked at all. So even if Questa was right here fighting the whole entire time, she's still going to get Frost. Never mind. She's still going to get Frost, and it's probably going to wind up killing her. Plus, the boss ultimate does do an AoE around him. So let's not bring in melee for now. Unless it's a tank healer like we're doing right here. Okay, let's try this out. Everybody's geared, right? So if our Whip It girl's bringing out a summons every, 6 basic attacks, should run up to the far side, right? Nowhere near Nathaniel, I hope. Unless Joyce's summons kind of blocks it out. No, there it is. Okay, it's perfect. It's not hitting anybody. Like, nobody. Yeah, take your Frost. That's cool. Oh, 2 are up, though. I guess she does bring them out fast enough. She brings them out fast enough that 2 are up at once. Okay, let's see what Joyce's damage is even with this. Let's see what happens. Stupid summons without high resistance. Now, we haven't timed up our decrease defense with people's ultimates, which we should, because I think Adri's going to go before Zarloth, but they're probably at a 0.5 seconds off of each other. Decrease defense is up. Zarloth's going now. That's good. Joyce doesn't matter. He's just going to summon clones whenever. Let me see. I think my wife's here. Hello? Ben? They're going to deliver IKEA today at 11. So they might call back. If they call back, you need to talk to them because they didn't speak English, obviously. So, but they said they're going to be here at 11, but they might have issues with how to get here. All right, how we doing? How we doing? Is he going to die at 6 stacks again, which is terrible? Oh, they're here. I hear a big truck. Are they here? Yeah, they're here. What's up, Rifter? How you doing, man? You ready for these chief challenges? Did you see the other 3 we did? The other 3 were so easy. So easy that I'm scared that the test server is not accurate. 32 million on the other 3 bosses, no legendaries, no hard heroes, just a wild team with the regular wild that we use. You know, we use Erich, Total Nan, and then we used another rare. 32 million easy. The other boss, we used an Ice Blast team with Nord and the regular Ice Blast people, no legendaries, and we got like well over 32 million. It was like 36 million. And then we fought this other boss, which isn't, you know, whenever we've done season 1, season 2 on the test server, it was very, very difficult to get 22 million on all the chief challenges. Like, very difficult, right? And it's not like we have more gear now or more heroes, that's why it's easier. Well, except for Ice Blast does make it easier. But every test server that we've done the chief challenges with, we've always put good gear. We've always used all the artifacts. We've always used all the heroes available. And it was always hard to get 22 million. Like really hard. Until we got into Otherworld. Otherworld with all the bonuses and stuff. And we have our elemental advantage out. It was easy. You know, you take this same team that only did 11 million on the Chief Challenges. And then you go to Otherworld. And then they're easily doing 22 million. But right now, all these teams are doing 22 million easy. Joyce is killing it, by the way. Is this the only boss not to use melee DPS? Yes. So far, this is the only boss that we haven't been able to. The Dauntless boss, we can easily use melee DPS, which is tons of fun. This is the only one. The only one we fought where we don't use melee. Okay, so again, another team. Now, this one is nowhere near as impressive as the other teams. The other teams, 32 million, 35 million easy. 26 million without a good elemental advantage, without good gear, is not going to be 22 million. It could be. If you use legendaries or whatever, somebody else to keep you alive, it could be. Still pretty easy. I still think this is pretty easy. Let's save this team as... Is this the ice team that we had before? We're calling it ice because the guy's ice, right? I guess. We could do ice, but it wouldn't let us say ice summons? Okay, ice summons. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, here are the other teams, if you guys are curious what the other teams are. So we went and fought the Ice Blast one. Here's the Ice Blast team. We've got decreased attack up here with Furbath. We don't have to worry about formation. Everybody can stay together in this one. It's so easy with this boss. We don't have to worry about anything. Varesh did nothing here. We need to take out Varesh. Although we got like 36 million simple, Varesh did nothing. We cannot block this buff the boss gets like we thought we could. We could not remove it. So honestly, we didn't even need Varesh. He was kind of wasted space. Easy 36 million with that team. This wild team against Necrosis was simple. We just went in there and we did block buffs that this guy was getting. We used her to do it. And we just did damage with healing from Quarion. We used her with Witch's Remains because she has 3 hits on her ultimate. And we got like 36 million. Simple. This boss with melee was very easy, and we didn't have to worry about positioning here either. We could keep them clumped up. This boss, we had to switch position easily so that the boss would hit these 2 support. And then it also attacks the person with the highest attack on your team with its basic ability, which we made her with the highest attack way back in the corner by herself. And then we could bring in melee, and your melee will never be attacked. Your 2 melee in here, Shaltar, Shagul, killed it. Well over 22 million, 30 something million with that. This team though just cracked 22 million, 25 million. And I'm a little worried about that for the live server. So we'll have to work on some teams. Now we did use Joyce, which is actually working out really well here. And we're not using the best support in the world to keep himself alive. He's a great support. Nothing against Nathaniel. But, I don't know. I feel like we could do something better, right? Decreased attack. I mean, basically that's it. I say we take out Adri, bring in decreased attack, and we've got it. Like, it's a done deal, right? We can either do decreased attack with lightning, or we can see if Necrosis has anything range that can do some damage still. And then I bet we get to 30-something million easy, right? I guarantee it. Because Adri wasn't pumping that much damage. What are we looking at? Necrosis? Attack penalty. Oh, Pargu? Is that Devrick? Devrick removes buffs, but he also does... That's random, though. Decrease attack penalty at a 60% chance on 3 hits is random. Is this guy getting buffs that we need to even worry about? Oh, he does do an attack buff on himself that we could strip from time to time. She's melee, so... If we made her tanky, she could do it on her own, but then we need somebody to heal at range, which we don't have. Questa can heal herself, but she's not going to be tanky and heal herself, so that's not going to work. We would just bring in decrease attack, but it's not consistent enough, man. They need to up this. 3 hits of 60% chance. They need to up that. I know 3 hits of 60% chance sounds like we're going to get decreased attack up quite often, but I don't know. The dude misses way too much. If we go over here with lightning, though,
More thrilling mysteries to uncover.
then we just change the gear that we had on Adri with her, and we're set. The boss is going to be on 18 seconds, but we're going to get recharge speed penalty, so that might need to micromanage, which sucks. But other than that, oh, this boy would knock back his ultimate gauge decrease attack. Oh, he's melee. Never mind. Roots on Questa is going to keep her alive. I mean, she's going to heal back quite a bit because she has high attack, but she's not going to be able to take the hits. Not for very long. She can't be our main tank and heal herself. And then that's it. She won't live that. Quisitia, yeah, Quisitia, no problem. She's an actual somebody we can make a tank, decrease attack the boss. She could do all in one, and then she's not going to keep herself alive either. We'd still need a ranged healer back here healing our tank if we went that route. But I already used all my ranged healing. We have very limited healing when it comes to necrosis and lightning, like very limited. So I used Estella and Megan on the first team that goes with this, on our first lightning team doing damage over there with the Dauntless team. So after you use Megan and Estella, what are you left with, you know? For support. Zephy, which I don't have. Ogok. No, Ogok doesn't make sense. Zephy and Lightning. We're talking about Necrosis and Lightning. If you're lucky enough to have Zephy, all right. Absolutely will work. We do have this girl, right? We could increase defense herself. We could give herself healing when she's down lower. So she's kind of going to function like... And whenever we do the ultimate, she's going to function very much like Nathaniel. And I think Nathaniel's better than her. But you could use her if you had to. She's not going to keep herself alive. And then Necrosis, we already used like our 2 greatest options. Thea, if they were all ranged, but... Oh, he is ranged. Oh, we could have Thea back here to help him live longer since they're all ranged units. But we're going to do decreased attack to help him live. I think decreased attack is going to be fine. Yeah. Gulen would work too. Right. But then she's not going to heal for enough. Exactly. She's going to die. It would not make sense. Okay, so we're just going to switch the gear we had on... Where is it? We'll switch the gear that we just had on Adri and put it on our girl here. It might even be a save set. No, it's not. Okay. What set did we have on her? What's her accuracy? Oh, she's got way more accuracy than we need. Probably has accuracy here. Okay, she does. 303. If we go with attack with accuracy substats, we can squeeze by, I think. With 30? 237 plus the 50 would give us the 270 we need. Yep.
I like the curiosity.
Okay, this is our new ice summons. Let's look at our skill timing this time. We've got her coming in with decreased defense. Doesn't really matter with this. It's 12 seconds anyways. 20. Okay, well. Attack speed up. Joyce is fine on its own. 12.5, 20. That's it. Attack increase for some more heals. We could go for attack speed later on, but we need this for healing, I think. This will be good. Oh, we didn't set it up against the boss decrease attack. And we might have to manual because we're betting on recharge speed penalty from Zarlaw to slow the boss down enough that we can do decrease attack every ultimate. Not just every ultimate. We want it up all the time, really, but we'll take it during the ultimate. It's probably the hardest hitting one for sure. But the frost debuff, if the frost debuff is on, it is pulsing every second. But Nathaniel's got enough resistance to resist it. Are we getting recharge speed penalty up? What's going on, Zarloth? Where's your battle skill, buddy? Does he not have accuracy? I bet he doesn't have... I bet we didn't worry about accuracy because we had a Dree in here doing recharge speed penalty. He's doing his battle skill right now. And I'm not seeing it. Scrolled. 70. Yeah. Calm down, dude. Obey the command. Okay. Let's get you some more attack, though. Let's go away from the horseshoe and get him some more attack for some more heals if we want to. Although the critical damage, I'm sure, is blasting. Accuracy and attack percentage. What do we got? Attack. That's pretty nice. Attack speed of 25. That's pretty crazy. Okay, 92. Now he's at 132 accuracy. Definitely not enough to do what we need. $150, almost there. He's got crit rate with critical damage. Let's see if we can get crit rate with accuracy. We need somewhere around 220 would be nice. Quizzicia, the legendary? Yeah, is crazy nice. But she's still not going to self-heal herself here. She's not going to come in and knock back the ultimate gauge, recharge speed penalty, decrease attack, and then heal herself enough to keep herself alive. Would you use her here? Absolutely. You're just going to need another healer. Basically, you're going to put Nathaniel and Quizzicia together, but spread them out a little bit. Enough that Nathaniel can heal her, but she's like the main tank. So Nathaniel like that, and Quizzicia here. Nathaniel can still hit her with all his moves, right? Yep. And yep. And she is... Maybe the 3x3 won't hit... Well... You might have to put her like this. You might have to put her here, and then Nathaniel... And the 3x3 won't hit Nathaniel, and then he'll still be able to heal her. And she'll do everything you need. And then 3 DPS in the back. Range DPS. Boom. You got it made. Like, easy. Just 3 full-on glass cannons in the back. Because Quizzicia can do your Witch's Remains. She'll do the recharge speed penalty, decrease attack, and knock back the ultimate gauge. And then Nathaniel, or whoever you have in here, is right there to heal her. Still, though, I feel like something's up with these bosses this season. I feel like that they're... And I don't want to do a video saying they're all weak. I'm going to do videos just saying, hey, this is the formation. This is the teams I use. These are the damage I got. I'm not going to say anywhere in the videos I do that we're doing far more damage than we were doing Season 1 and Season 2. I don't want them to go last minute and change something. You know how bad it is for a company to go last minute and be like, oh, man, they're saying it's too easy. Let me go up all these stats. They're going to screw it up. They're going to mess it all up. We can't have that.
Which one of me do you like best?
Yeah, that's true. They might be weak so we get to legendary more easily so we don't have to summon as many gold dice. I'm with you on that, but I don't believe it. Season 1 and Season 2 were very consistent in the difficulty that we faced. Very consistent with it. And it wasn't easy to get 22 million until we went into Otherworld. And I think that's the way it should be, right? It should be difficult to get 22 million, easy to get 11 million on all the chief challenges, unless you have great legendaries, great epics. And then it becomes easy to take that 11 million into 22 million once you get to Otherworld and get those buffs. And your elemental advantage is pushed out further. Like you've almost got it maxed out. I don't believe you're supposed to get 22 million right when you face the chief challenges. No, I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. Tallware was a very big pain. I haven't seen that yet, but we've only faced against 5, right? Or 4? How many is this the 5th one? Okay, recharge speed penalty is being applied now. Decreased attack, though, I have no idea when decreased attack's being applied. Just whenever. If we micromanage that decreased attack, we would be better off, but I'm not going to. Now we might as well. Let's give it a fair shot. Since we're sitting here, I'll go ahead and do decreased attack at the second ability, and it'll cover the ultimate. I think he's doing the ultimate right away. Wait, this second ability is not really doing damage. It doesn't... As long as I cover the ultimate, it's fine. We're always pulsing. Look at all that damage he's taking right now. Oh, it's crazy. From those stupid pets. Uh-oh. Dude, this run sucks. What's going on? Adri was way better at knocking back that ultimate gauge and slow speeding this guy. I wish we could turn off these pets from the lizard. Uh-oh, one's next to him now. I say we bring in a different DPS, right? The lizard is awesome. The lizard is giving every single, even Joyce the summoner, all these buffs, which is great. But Nathaniel can't handle it. I wish it was Megan. I wish that was Megan kind of taking care of herself instead of Nathaniel, to be honest. How did we do so well last time? We did so much better with Adri in there. Poison tank? Yeah, they're owning him, right? And she is making him stronger, but it's not worth the cost, right? We could just bring in whoever. Who's a ranged necrosis we could bring in. Now, when you think about all the new shadow units, they're melee. Like, all of them are melee. So the shadow units against this guy kind of suck, right? They did this last season. They made it so that we could bring in burn units, and you would think burn units would do great, but all they did is get wrecked. Now, this season, shadow units are all, like I've got her too, Espolta, right? You bring her in, she's melee, she's going to get wrecked. You bring in Daphne, she's going to possess somebody, so that would be okay. Depending on who she possesses. Bring in our boy Azul, I guess he's going to get wrecked, I don't know. He'll take less damage. Like, what? Then I look at everybody else, and I'm thinking, like, ranged damage, what do we really have? Summons are sucking up for us right now. Devrick to help out with decreased attack and range.
Whose corpse will I see?
Decreased attack, and I mean, he can do damage without no doubt. He can do damage, and he doesn't bring out any summons. I guess that's it. Honestly, if we were having issues with him being alive, we could bring in Thea. But Thea's just going to do heal block, right? Everybody's going to be invisible. He'll take 15% less damage because we're all ranged, and he'll get healed from her. So we could bring her in as an alternate healer for sure, if that's the problem. Recharge speed penalty, decrease attack, damage. Healing, healing. It's kind of how we'd have it set up with any other boss. We always had 2 support. So this would work. I'll save this and do this in another time. I need to gear those people up. But right now, I got to head out. My wife's home, guys. We got to head out. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream. I'll be back maybe later on tonight, but I'm going to do a lot of YouTube videos on every single one of these bosses, positioning, what I think about them, all that kind of stuff. Yo, what's up, Midnight? How's it going, buddy? Is Polta behind the boss? Yeah, well, even somebody running up to the side right here would only be hit by the boss's ultimate. Like, if you had melee and you put it right there where Zarlov's at, by the time they run up, he's going to run over to Nathaniel, and that melee still would only be hit by the ultimate, but will still be applied frost. Like, being applied frost would be put on it all the time. It won't pulse and hit anybody, but I don't think they're going to survive very long. But we could try melee. We'll do that in another video when I go over all the bosses. How many bosses did we cover? We'll look at my saved teams, but I'm pretty sure we only got to 4. We got 2 more, 5 and 6. This chief challenge is radiant damage does more damage against this boss. Switch position from shield form to shadow. What? This is an ancient battlefield. Basic attacks, lightning damage to all enemies, sword attack. Man, this is ancient battlefield. Stuns the further. This is what? Am I looking at a boss, or am I looking at ancient battlefield right here? I mean, he looks cool though, right? He does look cool. I feel like they're a little bit lazy by copying ancient battlefield, but the guy looks pretty damn sweet. I like the shield. His shield is a part of like a boat, right? Yeah, it's the part of the boat. You can see there he's got like a steering wheel up there. He's got an anchor in his hand. Looks cool. So we're talking about ancient battlefield there, no problem. I don't think that's going to be a big deal because we're already going to have an ancient battlefield team, but we're going to have to create an ancient battlefield team that does lightning damage. Decrease attack, no problem. Removal of buffs might be an issue. Healing's going to be an issue against this guy for that light. Wait, is this lightning? No, he's not doing. Wait, that's another boss. Radiant damage. Okay, radiant damage. So radiant, we got tons of heals. We need decrease attack, and would be nice to remove buffs or block buffs. And radiant is with the fire, right? So we've got options within fire. Well, yeah, we got options with the fire for the buffs, no problem with fire. And we've got decreased attack along with Adolphus shields, which we haven't used Adolphus yet, but we got tons of healing and radiant. We can either go with aura or rally, so we got 2 options there. We got to fight a dragon that takes poison damage. Okie dokie. Each stack of buff the monster has increases damage by 10%. All enemies, 1 stack of damage reduction for 10 seconds. 1 stack of damage reduction. 1 stack of damage reduction again for 10 seconds. Damage reduction of 5% only. Soars through the skies, calls on young dragons. This is lightning domain, Tempest domain. This is just Tempest boss? Yeah, this is the Tempest domain boss, right? After 15 seconds, returns to the dragon. Enemies sacrifice the young. Man, they're getting kind of lazy, but okay. It looks very weird also. If you would tell me, would this dragon be in this game with the amount of awesome graphics we've seen, I would say no. Because his until I see him play. Let's see what he looks like. I guess he looks pretty cool like this. All I can say is all their other character models look 100 times better than this dragon. Like, really. They're rendered way more realistic and look way better than this dragon. Okay, damage reduction. Now he's going to fly away. Does he get the regens on? Well, at least these little whelps don't have damage reductions on themselves like current Tempest. Looks like they had to repurpose stuff. I will say that everything looked cool. Like, I just got done talking about how cool the shield guy looked with his anchor and how great all the, you know, when we first started playing, you remember, Grave of Rot looked very different. Grave of Rot looked stupid. It was like this tree with arms. It looked dumb. Now Grave of Rot looks awesome. Ancient Battlefield looked different. The boss didn't look the same as it looks now. And this dragon's face is okay. It's just its body and rendered like chicken legs and stuff just don't look appropriate, you know? On the undead version of this dragon, it looks cool. But on this version, it doesn't look that cool. Oh, if it had regen, it wouldn't matter. We're not worried about a health bar on this boss. So even if they did do a regen, who cares? This actually looks like it gives us a good reprieve to kill the little 3. This looks easy, man. So easy. We're not even using the right damage type to do additional damage. We're not even trying to space people out because he hits everyone. So we don't have to worry about spacing here. We could block buffs, obviously, so he doesn't have all this damage reduction, but it's only 10% damage reduction. And then after 10% damage reduction, he's going to fly up in the air. We take down these little whelps that look like they don't know where they're at. Like they came into zone and they just kind of stood there for a little while. They don't even know what's going on. So during that time, we're going to heal up, get our ultimates back, ready to go. That crash down is the biggest thing because we can't decrease attack before he crashes us, right? Like if I save decrease attack and put it on him before he flies away, it's not going to be there when he crashes down on us.
Which one of me do you like best?
So there's no way to stop that big damage, unfortunately. Look, I put it on him. It should last for a while, but it's not going to, you see it's like, well, it's still on him actually. If we can take these whelps down fast enough, it still would be on him. So yeah, we would decrease attack him and then kill the whelps really quick. I don't know. So that's the only worry with this dude. Shields. We'll put up shields, right? If we can't decrease attack him before he drops down, we put up shields to soak up that damage. And we're doing poison, right? We're doing poison damage here. 100% additional poison damage. Multiple attack penalty. You could, but I don't know if we can kill the whelps fast enough to even worry about decreased attack on him. I don't think we can. I don't think we can. We'd have to wait for all of our ultimates, decrease attack him before he takes off. The whelps come in, we blast our ultimates. He comes back in with decreased attack, and then we just slowly beat him down while blocking buffs so he doesn't get mitigation, or we just let him have the 10% additional mitigation, no big deal. Each stack of buff the monster has increased the damage dealt by 10%. Okay, so we don't want him to have buffs. That'd be 20% less damage. Maybe more. It depends on what kind of buffs he has. What they count as a buff. Fire. Poison damage. What does poison go with? Poison goes with ice. So whatever buffs we can get from that. This boss is stupidly easy. Yeah, I don't have time to play with it yet. We just went over the last 2 bosses. I gotta actually head out because my wife is here today. So we've been on for 2.5. Yeah, JR, let me know. We'll be doing videos on all this stuff, guys. So follow my YouTube channel. The other bosses were extremely easy. This boss, JR says, is extremely easy. You're not using legendaries, right? No, the Necro one. Yeah, the Necro one. Sure. But you're not using like legendaries and stuff like that? He's like, it's extremely easy. 5 legendaries. 60 million's insane. They're all easy. Like if we're getting 36 million with like rares and choice epics, all the bosses are very easy. Well, I didn't use the other healing options we have. We have other healing options that I used on other teams. One thing I own. The things I own. You're using your team, the things you own. Yeah, so it's all legendaries. Guaranteed. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. We're going to go back over all these heroes and then look for videos tonight on my YouTube covering each and every one of these and formations, all that kind of fun stuff. But it looks like it's going to be very easy to get this legendary this season without summoning very many. I'm guessing I'm only going to have to summon 20 to get 20 additional ice orbs instead of the normal 40 I would summon from season 1 to season 2. I think it's going to be really easy. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.